All right, so you guys are in the air. You estimate it was about morning when you guys woke up. It is late afternoon now as you guys are traveling across the skies, essentially. Merc, you are
This is
driving. Let me put on some music just while we're in
this
the
is
sky.
the song that's playing in my brain.
Yes.
You guys are in the sky. Merc, you're driving. Impulse is getting out, like, he might have stolen some stuff from this lab because he is getting out, like, extra parts and just, like, anything he could stuff into his pockets that looked mechanical.
And wasn't nailed down.
I'll look over his shoulder, just, like, slightly disapprovingly, but also, like, fair enough.
Scar goes, hey, you scold me for stealing stuff. And Impulse goes, it was lying around. You see Ain and Rio are Rio's visibly calmed down now, and they're like over on the edge just talking quietly to each other. What do you guys want to do?
I'm just steering the ship.
I guess while we're up in the air, I'll start taking like my alchemist supplies out to make some potions because we need more potions.
All right. Let me know what you are using to make your potions.
Oh boy. Oh, there's so many. Oh, there's so many things. I guess I'll do one scale fruit red.
Scale fruit rind.
Fish folk tooth.
Fish folk tooth.
And blue back salmon.
All right.
And an eye of newt.
All right. So, looks like it's going to be a combat potion, probably. Let me add this up.
Ooh. Okay, I'll take that.
Ooh, wait, it might be a whimsy. No? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's a combat potion. Number 16.
Ooh.
Number 16 with the combat potion is Lightning Breath.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
So I shall...
Well, that would have been so useful to have before.
I shall show to players. Your voice gains a crackling quality and your breath sparkles and sputters. You can use a bonus action to inhale an arc of lightning at a creature you can see 30 feet in front of you. Oh, nice. Once you exhale this lightning, this effect ends. So yeah, that's a cool one.
That's really cool.
I'll probably hold off for the others to do something before trying to make another one. If I'm able to make two while we're in the sky. I don't know.
Okay, Viola, Talia, what are you two doing?
I think Talia right now would probably just be sort of staying near Ain, trying to make sure there's nothing around her that could harm her, because I think she's wanting to protect Ain as much as she can after everything she's been through, like what she wanted for herself.
Yeah, Rio's kind of keeping an eye on you as you're kind of hovering around the two. And Ain's just kind of leaning on him. And he's like, all right, you can take a nap. It's okay. And she'll kind of whimper and shut her eyes. And he'll kind of sigh.
While Ain falls asleep, I think she would also try to talk to Rio about what happened, if he's okay with talking about anything.
Yeah, I guess I owe you guys something for saving us.
You don't owe us anything, but we would
I do.
appreciate information.
All right. What do you want to know?
You know what you could owe me?
Hmm?
You could owe me a visitation with your sister. Why don't you go see her soon? She's looking for you.
Is she?
She
We
is.
last ran into her at Seabirth, still looking for you.
Seems like she went far then.
Do we
Huh.
have a way to talk to Reese? Did we set up anything for that?
The communication crystal at the moment only seems to be able to talk to Rose and Gold, so it doesn't seem like it. Unless you can probably send her a letter.
That's true.
Magic pigeon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But anyways, Rio will kind of sigh. All right, ask away.
Do you know any of the people who brought you and her down there?
Yeah. Gerlin was his name. He's the guy who kidnapped me.
How long have you been down there?
Few months, I think. I was there a bit longer than Ain.
Ain seemed really scared about others getting hurt. Does she know about her parents?
Yeah, that's why they took her. She came in and saw Allwire and I think Rigid was her name. Yeah, saw those two apparently over her dead parents and tried to run, and they got her.
Okay.
I never met Rigid myself. Allwire was more in charge of the experiments. I didn't meet anybody else they work for. I heard a few names thrown around, but that's it.
Well, I will ask any if I can think of any more, but for now, I think you both need some rest.
I'll be fine. I've been resting for a while, it seems.
Rest and forced sleep are two very different things. What I mean by rest is decompressed, and if that includes a nap, please do take one, but you do
Oh,
you.
alright.
Is there like a below part of the ship?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And I think the rest of the time, Talia is just going to kind of sit near Merc while he drives, and then that's what Talia will do for the rest of the flight.
He looks over at Talia and says, want to learn?
Sure, why not? Never hurts to have more knowledge.
So hands on 10 and 2.
10 and 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So you see that little doohickey down here?
The doohickey, yes, I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's its technical term, doohickey. It's actually a foot pedal, so that'll change your rudder.
Okay.
So if you touch it, you go left. If you depress, you go right.
Oh. She'll press it a little bit to where she thinks it's going to go left, but it goes right just a little bit.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, but yep, you're doing good.
Mm.
We're still airborne. Very good. Good job. We're not crashing and burning.
How'd you learn how to fly?
He looks at you and he goes, "Oh, Marlene taught me."
You've mentioned her a lot.
Yeah, I try not to though.
I can tell you miss her.
Yeah, I do every day.
If you ever want to talk about her, just reminisce. I'm always here.
Yeah, I think that's fair to you. She wasn't he looks at you and he goes, she wasn't like that. you know.
I figured if I had reason to worry, you would probably not have kissed me.
Yeah, my she was a lot like a sister or a mom.
Mm.
And in my little splatoon of a town, there's a small orphanage, and I was a part of that, and I always had this inkling that I was a little different. And one day I was just so hungry. They gave us what they could at the orphanage. They weren't bad people, but we barely scraped by. I tried to get this apple from a stand, and I tried to pull it over to me, and I was trying so hard I probably nearly pooped myself. And all of a sudden, the apple just like righted itself, and it floated on over like I was some type of seasoned hero. And it landed in her hands, and I turned around, and it was like, I don't know, it was fate. And she took me under her wing from that day on, and the rest is history.
I don't know Marlene, but I do think she'd be proud of you. And where you ended up.
I think she'd be proud of me now.
Probably
After
not.
her. Yeah.
Yeah, but where you ended up now, I think she'd be proud of.
She was a good person and didn't deserve what happened to her. And it's, I'm not going to lie to you. I had considered dropping you all off and flying this ship back to that lab and confronting that man.
You do know I wouldn't let you go back alone, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't suppose you would, but I was going to unload you folks and then take off. But of course, I thought better of it.
Good. And she'll kind of do the little pat on your cheek and go, "You're not totally untrainable."
No, I am what some people would call a good boy.
Oh God.
You just hear Rio go, save it for the bedroom.
Please.
Put on some earmuffs. He looks at Rio.
Rio looks at Viola. Are they always like this?
Their bed was creaking the other night, and they tried to say it was just because they were moving them together.
We were cuddling. That's all we were doing.
He covers Aiden's ears.
Oh my
Talia
goodness.
now is no longer holding on to the steering wheel or whatever of the ship, and purely hands and face and hands, just like, oh god.
We gotta hold the wheel. He grabs the wheel.
And
Gotta
rushes
hold the
forward to help. He's like, oh, there you go. There you
Gotta
go.
hold the wheel. Gotta hold the wheel.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's like y'all forget she's only 21. She's still a teenager at heart who's easily embarrassed.
Impulse, do you know how to fly one?
Yeah, I can take over for you if you need to, buddy.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Talia gets out of
You two, have a nice time, and he'll wink at you guys.
Oh god.
Make sure you soundproof the room.
Slowly. Wilbur's just slowly pulling his head into his hat.
Talia's gonna grab Wilbur's hat and just start pulling it over her.
Mark goes in there with you. 7 minutes in
sight.
heaven.
Get out of my hat!
What is with that
Hey,
hat?
we are not including the child in this.
What is with the
Oh,
hat?
goodness.
While
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
happening.
pull it out and be like, I have no idea. It's just like this.
Okay
Just a
then.
minute. While all
It's-
this
it's
is
a mi- it's-
happening, Viola's just twisting that black feather in her hands, trying to figure out what the hell it came from.
Yeah, that's a very pretty feather. Did it come off of that mechanical bird?
I don't
That thing
think
had
so.
no organic parts on it.
Minus me when I was on its back.
Yeah. Which was ballsy. I
Yeah.
like it.
I like it.
Thank you. Chike would have yelled at me for that.
I was getting ready to yell at you.
But it worked, and I didn't miss.
Right,
I
that's
thought it was
it.
cool.
You see Rio get up and then Ain kind of grabs him like, no! She clearly woke up from all the yelling.
Amy,
fighting!
why don't you go get why
We're
don't you
not
go get some of that
fighting.
scout
We're
oil?
just playfully jabbing at each other.
I was talking to Rio.
Yeah,
And Rio just kind of sighs. Oh, you're looking cute.
No.
Rio, the famous hothead.
Alright, so
But,
yeah, you're... No, go on.
sorry.
No, please go on.
And she'll go, well, I noticed it kind of fluttered to the ground after I Misty stepped, and I grabbed it before we ran out, and I'm trying to figure out what it goes to.
You know, come to think of it, we've talked a lot about Will, myself, and Talia, you know, in our, you know, connections with magic or abilities and such, but I don't rightly know where a lot of your magic comes from.
Yeah.
Well, I learned most of it from Shike, and they never really told me where they learned their stuff from. And we kind of learned together some bardic magic from the entertainers in the square where we grew up. And when I met Enex, they started teaching me like more warlocky spells and stuff. And yeah, a lot of it comes from my travels.
Okay, so you are a learned caster.
Something like that, I guess. I mean, my mom is a famous potion maker, so I guess that's where I kind of got my knack for that. And I don't really know a lot about my dad's past. So,
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have a patron, Rio will ask.
not that I know of.
Scar kind of will lean back in his wheelchair, and you see his eyes kind of glow light blue, and he's like, oh no, you definitely do.
But
I can see it's, yeah, you got one.
Can you tell who?
yeah, that would be helpful.
I can tell loose strings of magic. You all radiate pretty powerful magic, especially from whatever's in Wilbur's hat.
Ooh.
We don't
And
talk about the hat.
okay. And yeah, you and Will, I mean, you have your own magical aura, which seems to come from the viola, but yeah, you and Will have a similar aura, not like you have the same patron, but where you get your magic from is similar, from an exchange of some kind. No,
Sheila and
Scar
Miguel.
said hat, not bag.
Yeah, I thought bag. That's why I was like,
No, he said hat. He said something in your hat.
He's just gonna shrug, just like, I don't know.
So, what
Have you
page?
ever tried praying before?
That's exactly what I was about to say.
I guess praying's more of a cleric thing, but could work.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to
Or
meditate or
Meditate, prayer, you know, whatever floats your boat. Or flies your airship, rather.
I mean, we're kind of floating in a way. So Viola will. Can she roll a perception check on the feather to see if she can notice anything? I guess that would be more Arcana, huh?
Make me an if you're trying to detect anything magical about it, make an Arcana. If you're trying to detect, like, if it's unnatural in some way, make a nature check.
Oh, okay. We haven't made one of those in a while.
Yeah.
Let's see. Nature's +2, Arcana's +2. Okay, it doesn't matter. They're both +2.
It just depends on what you're trying to look for. Are you looking to, like, maybe identify what kind of feather this is, or are you trying to identify if it's magic at all?
She wants to identify what kind of feather it is, and then to see if that will help her pinpoint who her patron might be.
Okay, make a nature check.
That's an 18.
You think you'd look at it for a little bit, and it kind of reminds you of a hummingbird wing. Except, is there black hummingbirds? You're not sure.
Okay.
And then with that, I'd like you to make a religion check. Because you have identified that it's a hummingbird, make it an advantage. Because you can narrow it, you've narrowed it down a little bit.
So you said a religion? Okay.
With advantage, yes.
Oh, that's a 5. I like the 17 better.
I like that better too.
That sounds wonderful.
So 15 + 2 is a 17.
All right. You have narrowed it down. You think you might have some suspects. Letha, the Fae of actually no. Oh my god, did I seriously write spring for both of these? I meant summer. So yeah, Letha, the Fae of Summer, you think it could be. You think it could possibly be just resembling all animals, so you think it could be Kimu, the mother of beasts. The god of the stars, Kellen, has associations with birds. Could possibly be a connection with the goddess of angels, Helia. And it could possibly be a resemblance to Israel, the god of music.
Oh, it's ethereal, of course.
Or entertainment, rather. Entertainment.
So theoretically, could she do her own form of meditation to see if one of those reaches out to her during that so she can figure out what this exchange was?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna say make me a wisdom check.
Okay, so that's straight wisdom. That's +3. Flipper flapper. My dice tried to fly away. That's an 8.
An 8, you smell faint traces of a grove of apples, but that's all you're getting. Your mind is kind of all over the place with remembering your discussion with your mother, maybe a bit frazzled from everything that happened with the lab. So your mind, it's very hard to focus for you right now.
Okay. God, I'm curious. She's going to kind of stand up because now she's really focused on this feather and trying to figure out who the hell her patron is. And, the whole exchange thing, because she's trying to figure out what the hell is going on there, because she doesn't remember making that deal. And she'll go, I'm going downstairs. Try not to need me. But if you need me, don't. And she'll kind of walk away.
Viola, before you go,
Yes.
before you rest, I need to do something for you.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I asked you to probe my brain.
Yep.
Okay. So she'll set the feather in her bag and take a breath and sit back down.
All right, what are you trying to probe for, Merc?
Oh, do we want to do that now?
Yeah, if you're trying to probe Merc Viola's brain.
All right. She had a dream
The
not too
dragon
long
dream.
ago with the dragon in it,
Okay.
and I'm trying to probe further.
Trying to figure out who the hell that person is.
All right, make me an intelligence check.
Me or
All
Merc?
right.
Merc, because he's the one doing this.
Okay. You got this, buddy.
All right, 16 plus 5, so 21.
So yeah, you kind of probe into Viola's mind, and you see the same thing. You see the dragon dying, and it's in its blood pooling lava that it starts to resemble a volcano a little bit, like of how much lava there is, and you see the person running away as the dragon makes that proclamation of the curse. I don't remember fully what it was off the top of my head, but essentially,
Hold
if
on,
you
you sent me the.
yes,
you
oh,
sent
I
me it.
did,
Hold
I
on.
did. Let me grab that. Thank you for reminding me. Where
Run
is?
home to the forest, or it shall burn. And if your blood ever leave your fey forest, I shall return and consume it.
Yeah.
While the dream is happening, Merc will try to slow it down. That way he gets a good look at the elf.
Yeah, the elf has a similar, like, face appearance and structure to Viola, and you can kind of see, like, silvery, wispy hair. In Fey Forest. You've heard of Ilian being close to the Feywilds.
It's possible. This
Whatever
dragon,
this situation. Okay, continue.
this dragon, Merc will walk up to it and like rewind it so he can see its face.
All right, so yeah, you see a red fire dragon. It looks ancient. It looks angry.
You see, okay, we'll roll a. What would you like me to roll?
You or Viola make a history check.
I say Viola because it's your dream.
All right, Viola has a +2, so we'll see how this goes.
I'll give you the help action.
Yay! That gives me advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Nat 20.
What? No way. No fucking way. Is that an ad?
I couldn't.
You are cutting out a lot, my dear.
Yes, it was a nat 20.
Okay.
Well,
So you're looking at this dragon, and you remember an old legend about a very violent dragon that was said to be the descendant of the dragon of fire, Dindas, that circles around Mistdell. And when that dragon was finally slain, its bones and its blood created the volcano of Dragonspire.
mm,
You don't quite recall its name, as its name was lost to history, but there's something familiar. And you think, Viola, that perhaps your family had something to do with it.
Would she recall maybe when she was younger, she was really nosy all the time and really good at sneaking around. Would she have recalled maybe any conversations between her dad and her mom that she wasn't supposed to hear but did?
Hmm. With 20, I will say at one point you remembered them arguing a little bit. And you remember your mom mentioning that your dad should leave the forest if he's so set on traveling around, leave the forest. And then him going, I can't leave you and the kids. You can't get out of this forest, for God's sake. I'm not going to leave you and the kids alone.
Oh no. Okay. Okay. All right. So maybe has she seen any pictures of her grandparents at all? Maybe that she can remember? It's been a while since she's been home, obviously, but
Yeah, it's been a while, so you're not quite sure.
you think if she saw a picture, she would remember.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, all right.
All right, so Merc, you have successfully probed Viola's brain and given her a little more information.
Before the dream ends, Viola, you see Mark is like standing next to the dragon, just like looking up at it. And he pushes the dream forward slightly where the head comes down, and he puts his hand on its head. And you hear him speak in Draconic. You just don't know what he says, but he says something. And then he stops probing.
Thanks.
At least that went
That was
better
a
than
weird
last
feeling.
time.
Yeah, at least I didn't get eaten or thrown.
Yeah.
What just happened? You hear Rio go, what the fuck just happened?
Mind reading, kind of? Mind digging?
It's very, very intrusive feeling.
Don't do that on
It's
us,
You
a
get used to it.
please.
it's something we picked up. Well, I say I picked up after the war.
All right, old man.
I think you might be older than me.
Well, it's Rio talking.
How old is Rio?
I mean, Rise looks 16 and Rio's about the same.
Oh, okay.
He's a
Well, they're
baby.
half elves, right?
Yeah, but they you're not sure. You're not sure how long they've been around, so they just look 16.
I bet you're much older than I am.
Nah, no, he's not. By the way he's talking, he's definitely younger than you.
Viola,
Yes.
you realize that you possibly have some type of linkage to a slaying of a legend.
Yeah, I kind of realize that now. Silver hair is kind of a trait on my mom's side of the family. She points at her own hair. Mine is too, underneath all this hair dye.
You are an ancestor of the creation of Dragonspire.
Well, the volcano of Dragonspire.
Yeah, one of them.
Well, I always knew I was meant for greatness.
Well, I will say throughout Dragonkind, that is a legend of infamy, and I would be vastly careful of who you speak that to.
Her shoulders and her ears will kind of droop, and she'll go, right. Yeah.
Not that I don't think it's cool, but there are those that are more akin to those dragons that would most likely not enjoy that.
That's fair. She'll look at Wilbur and go, "You okay with it?"
I mean, if it was a really bad dragon, then isn't that a good thing? Not all dragons are bad, but not all dragons are good. I don't know, how bad was this dragon?
We don't know.
Okay.
Pretty bad, I'm guessing.
Hold on, I want to say something to Will, but I need to think about the exact words.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh no.
no.
It's wisdom. Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, I
Oh
miss
dear,
having.
oh dear.
I miss having the "oh no" sound effect.
Oh no.
Well, it's on the
He looks at
Skittles.
Will
It's
and he says, many that live deserve death, and some that deserve life die. Is that some type of path that we should all take? Or is that something that you wish to deal out?
He's just thinking really hard, so am I, because I'm just like, I have no idea how to respond to that.
Talia's gonna look at Merc. Look at that, you broke him.
No, it's from a good friend of mine. He taught me humility and understanding that yes, we have the ability to take life, but should we?
That's fair.
Who's to say that dragon wasn't a hero in someone's story, and Viola's ancestor is the villain?
But who also to say vice versa?
Exactly. Who's to say? Who are we to pass that judgment?
All I know is that Viola's ancestry does not define her, and I'm very glad
Mhm.
that she's here.
Me too.
I'm glad I'm
That's
here too.
Directly in Viola's eyes.
One more time, I didn't hear you.
I said, while Talia is saying that, that's looking directly at Viola's eyes from a small distance away.
And she'll kind of shift and look away, and she'll be like, "Okay, Mom," and she'll take out her feather again and go, "I'm gonna go figure out my patron now. If you hear me yelling, don't be surprised.
If we hear any demonic voices, we'll come down.
I don't
Talia's
think that would
gonna-
be a good idea."
Talia's gonna
Wouldn't be the first.
Tyler to go sit outside your door just to make sure.
Wouldn't be the first demon I've ever encountered. He looks at Will.
I will admit, when you were probing her brain, I was like, oh, should we probe mine again? Because I'm like, he didn't tell anyone what his dream was, just that he woke up screaming.
That's true.
Mm.
I'm gonna say this is a
right.
one per day feature. Merc, you can only use this once per long rest.
Yeah, Merc looks beat. He's
Yeah.
gonna. Oh goodness! I promise I will go into your noodle and I will find the answers you look for. But I need to
I don't know if
rest.
you want to do that this time. This recent dream was, I don't know, worse.
Will, I will always fight for you. Even if I lose another arm and another leg, I'll just get another one and I'll keep trying. I will figure out your past and we will find out together.
But what if the thing you have to fight is me?
Then we'll come to that crossroad when we come to that crossroad.
Ugh, I just feel weird deja vu in saying that, like, as Will and myself. Oh, I hate that.
I love it. I love
What
when
if
that
the person-
happens.
We have to fight as Danny. Or Dylan. Sorry.
I was like,
I don't know.
Danny.
He did that.
I don't know. Danny Phantom. Just Danny Phantom. I just keep thinking Danny Phantom.
My mind
Phantom.
went to fuck, what's his last name? You were showing me the video earlier, babe.
Oh, what was it? Now
It
I'm
was-
questioning what video was this. I need more context.
It was the video
Danny
of Jorge going, Denny, you're awesome.
Oh
that one.
God. Oh no, the Danny War of
You're amazing,
2025.
I don't know what Jorge was trying to accomplish here, and it terrifies me.
No one knows. He won't answer
Oh.
anybody.
I'm hoping
You know,
Talia
what-
will eventually leak what it means.
What if one day we had to fight Dylan? You know, or what if I had to turn around and fight a gold, one of my best and only friends? It's just those are the crossroads that sometimes heroes have to go to, and we may not like to think about it, but Will, if you became your own enemy, I feel like all of us would be besmirched to not try to bring you back to your current state.
He still just has like a sinking feeling.
Well,
You're not a bad person.
well, as long as you have love in your heart, I don't think you have to worry.
Okay.
Besides,
with
we'll
that,
always be here.
We're always on
And no
your side.
no matter what, I'll always be your cousin.
And I'll be your surrogate sister, and Talia will be our mom. Which is
Oh,
weird
you
because then
son of a-
that makes Merc your dad cousin person.
I'm your father
I don't
cousin.
want to think about that.
Master Sword! I'm
We're
grabbing the
just
Master
gonna toss
Sword!
his. Wilbur's just gonna toss his satchel that has the book just across like the floor, just being like, "Get it away." I hate you for that.
That's why I had to yell, I'm grabbing the Master Sword!
Yeah, no. You just suddenly see Wilbur just toss his like satchel aside, like abruptly, just like shut up.
Oh,
Rio will go, should I throw that thing overboard?
yes.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
I have a feeling it'll just come back.
Or worse,
I
someone
think
else will get their hands on it.
Yeah, I think it's best it stays within our vicinity.
Okay.
Just don't look inside.
Don't have to tell me
I hate
twice.
that thing. I hate the thing so much.
Hey, before you guys get to Craigstand, Viola, you're gonna try and meditate again?
This time she's going to do it her own way, and she's going to start playing her viol. Because that is the one way she knows how to clear her mind the best.
Make me a wisdom check with advantage.
Okay.
W.
And we get 2 nat 20s in a row?
You got this, I believe.
Okay, that is a 7, so no. Okay, that's a 15 plus a 3. So
what is
that
that?
is an 18.
As you're meditating and you're playing your viol, you go back to when you first met Ezekiel in that little grove and them teaching you the song and that magic that spread around from you two playing together.
So her whatever song she was playing slowly shifts into that song once more.
It's not the song I'm
And-
playing right now, but it has a similar beat.
Yeah. And it slowly kind of clicks in her head who exactly that person was. And she slowly stops playing and just stares at the floor for a minute and goes, "Oh, fuck. I made best friends with a god." Is that a good thing? Well, we'll find out, I guess.
As you're kind of doing that, an image comes into your mind of them standing in front of a temple. not like a church or temple, but like an actual like old ruinous temple. And as you look around, you think you might recognize this as somewhere in Eclipses, but you're not entirely sure.
Could she... Well, she's never been to the Eastern continent before now.
You've only gone like on this adventure and then up to the sky cloud, so yeah. But you do remember seeing some of the sights in Eclipses when you guys were going by train.
Yeah. So could she roll to whatever check it is to remember where exactly she thought she might have seen that temple at in Eclipses?
You could roll a nature check, or you can roll a religion check to try and figure out what kind of temple they're at.
Okay, so we'll roll religion. That makes more sense right now. Oh my fucking gods. That's another nat 20.
You instantly recognize the symbol on top as a temple of Vesta.
Okay. So which god was Vesta again?
She is the goddess of the soul.
Oh. Okay. So her patron is Israel or Ezekiel. And he is in some way connected to the dead goddess of soul, which makes sense because music often touches the soul.
Possibly. They could very well possibly.
Unless he is actually Vesta, which would be a mind fuck in of itself. Okay. So, is there anything else we could do? Does he say anything or does he do anything?
No, they're just, you get just a glimpse of them looking at the temple for a moment. And then you come back to reality.
She'll sit down on the floor and kind of like rub her temples and go, now to just figure out what the pact was.
As you're kind of doing that, you kind of feel the ship begin to shake as it begins to make its descent. And Scar will head over to Talia and go, let her know that we're descending.
Alrighty. And she'll go down to talk to Viola, let her know.
Huh. Okay, sorry, I was going through and reading stuff.
Sorry. Sorry, having to deal with baby. What's going on?
You're good. You guys are just descending.
Oh, cool.
As we're descending, Merc will walk over to Rio and say, you know, before you get back to your sister, you may want to start training again.
Oh, I plan to. I'm taking down Garland, whatever it takes.
Just know, your sister did me a great favor, and I owe her. So anything you guys need, just let me know.
Yeah. Thanks.
I got your back. I promise.
I owe you guys for saving us, and thanks. And he will get up
Thanks for keeping tough.
as the ship descends, and you guys are in Craigstand. It's a small western town, sandy dunes covering it, and you see some people like walking around, kind of. There's like a sheriff's office around here. There's some stables for some horses. You've got the tavern over here. And yeah, and you've got some smaller houses around. What would you guys like to do? And some shops as well.
It's not much of a town, folks, but it's safe. So
Well, minus the sand, it reminds me of home.
at night, it's
I-
especially pretty. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I'm just trying to think. Like, would there be any? Trying to think how to word this. Like a telephone or a way for me to try? Because I want to use my. I know a person for like medical stuff, mostly for Rio and the little girl, but
Like a
also in
doctor?
case any of us. Yes,
Yes.
I know.
Oh
a
yeah,
doctor person.
we definitely have a doctor.
Yay!
Yeah, but Rio's also Will's also using his knowing eyes. So you're kind of looking around and you ask around for some people and they direct you over to the sheriff's office.
Where was that again?
Right
building is that?
here.
Oh, wee.
So you head into the sheriff's office and you see standing before you is a young-looking blue dragonborn. Blue scales, got like a few horns sticking out, wearing like a kind of nicer looking outfit. And she sits up as you come in. Welcome to Craigstand, stranger. What can I do for you?
Do you have a phone that I could borrow or something to contact people?
Huh? Oh yeah, right over there. Go ahead.
Okay. He'll go over and try to think for a moment, be like, what was that number again? And he'll slowly like put something in and just be like, I hope this is right.
So the phone kind of rings for a second before you hear a voice pick up. Hello? And you hear Jude's voice.
Dr. Dude, hi.
Wilbur, is that you? Oh. Hi, buddy. What's going on? How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine, but I was wondering if you could come down to, or if we can meet you somewhere, because there's a little girl, well, gnome, and she kind of got into some trouble, and there's someone else with him. He doesn't seem as hurt, but be still, you could make sure they're okay.
Right.
And a few of my friends that I'm traveling with too.
All right. Where are you, Will? Where can I meet you? Neighbor town? Mid?
Craigstand, is that how it's pronounced?
What are you all the way?
Craigstand?
Yeah. What are you doing all the way in Aethergard or Aetherport?
Lots of things. Long story short, I met someone named Golden Rose. They had us help us with something, and we were told to help with other things. And now we're basically traveling all over Mistdell, and I'm over here now. And we got attacked by a giant mechanical bird.
You know, now that you mention it, a gold did say Clara. He asked Clara to come over. My boss, Clara. Yeah. That's in Aethergard. Okay, I can meet you in Solesteem. Is that okay for you?
Perfect.
All right, it'll take me a little bit to get there. We're in where we usually are. Where do you think Jude's organization is located in Mistdell?
Ooh, where do I think they're located? Let me look at the map really quick. Oh, I did not think about that.
The most similar place
Um,
would probably be New Fallshire to where they're usually situated in our role plays, but if you want to put them somewhere different.
I could see them either being Crimson Mist or Ilion.
Let's do Crimson Mystics. So yeah, she's like, yeah, it'll take me a little bit to get here from Crimson Mystics, but I can be there in 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, that should be about the time it takes for us to get back there, maybe, hopefully.
I think Clara found some stuff out anyways. All right, yep, I'll be over there.
Oh, okay. And he'll hang up the phone and just be like, and we're good. We have a doctor on the way.
Well, great job. I think we should take this to the inn. What you think, gang?
Agreed.
Impulse will go, yeah, inn sounds good.
That'd probably be what, this building?
It is, 1 second, I'm backing up. Yep, you are exactly correct. That building right over there with
Alright.
so yep, you guys step into the saloon. It's a saloon essentially.
Yep. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you?
Not that kind of saloon. And yeah, it's it's starting to get sunset, so you definitely see some people around. It's a smaller town, so there's a few warforged who kind of work out in the mines. There's a few humans about, and you see some are like over in this corner, Earth Genasi, a Tristis, and a Satyr, and this sounds like the beginning of a joke, are all playing cards and drinking.
Oh, this place hasn't changed a bit.
And the bartender looks up. It is a warforged bartender, and he goes, Kirk, I haven't seen you around these parts in a while.
What is his name?
Martini.
Hey, I like that. Hey, Martini! Long time no see.
What can I get you for today?
Well, my friends here would like to sit a spell and perhaps wet their whistles.
Of course.
We're gonna get drunk.
Rio
Not
goes,
that
"Fuck
one."
yeah.
He points to Will. Or that one. He points to Rio.
19.
Hey! I'm an elf. I'm old enough to drink.
Okay, all right.
I'm
Well, if you're old
19.
enough to drink, if you're 19, I guess.
Hold on.
You have an
Will
ID?
is not old enough to drink. He is lying out of his ass right now. And even the bartender
Oh,
raises it and
okay.
he goes, no, you're not, boy. Sit your ass back down.
Rio will have a Sprite.
Rio sits down grumpily. And Ain will kind of pat his shoulder. There,
And that little one will have a cranberry juice.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, right.
And you kind of see a faint smile across her face.
And then Talia is gonna ask if she can get like a little bowl of I feel like a little treat for Skylar is in need, but I don't know what kind of juice a griffin could be considered a treat.
Oh, we have a special fruit here. I bet that Skylar would really enjoy it.
Okay.
And Martini
It's,
will.
it's called Star Cactus.
Yep, Martini gets out a star-shaped cactus, and you see him kind of juice it, and then hands it in a bowl to you, Talia.
I'll gently set it down in front of Skylar and say, please don't eat too fast. You will get a stomachache.
And she starts licking it up.
Viola
Just
caught on real quick. Papu fruit.
Yeah, nice. I was like, hey, are you taking Palpu fruit?
It's papu fruit.
Wonderful.
I knew it. Now we'll never be separated from Skylar.
Well, she's not sharing it with anybody.
Well, technically, you're supposed to give it to him, so I guess the
You got
bartender will never be
you gotta
separated
share
from
it. That's
Skylar.
the lore. You gotta
Ah.
share it.
You gotta share it. Yep.
Mm.
Talia,
If
take
you
a
just
drink
eat it
from
by
it.
yourself, it's fine. Quick, go on the floor and drink out of the bowl.
I'll try to take like a little piece off the fruit, but I feel like Skylar would try to nip it at me.
Yeah, she'll take the piece of fruit and run away.
Bad Skylar.
She
gonna look
runs
at the
under
whole-
the table of these guys who are gambling.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh no.
Take their toes.
I'm so sorry.
The satyr kind of lifts his feet up. Oh, hey, how did Griffin get under here? Oh, what? Was this your doing? And the Triss is like, nah, wasn't my doing, and we'll take a sip of beer.
Sorry, Skylar is really protective of her food. I will say
You know,
to as I try to gather Skylar back inside.
the three of them kind of exchange a look and just nod. It's all right. The Trissus will say as Skylar goes back inside.
And Martini, we're gonna need a couple of rooms.
Don't you have a place, Merc?
Oh, you're right. I forgot all about it.
You lived in this town. How did you just forget about your place?
Oh, bonk to the head. You know how it is.
Viola will walk up beside him and elbow him and go, "That's too serious for him and Talia. Also, I need whatever you have
Oh.
that's strongest, please."
Oh, I get it, Merc. So it's a girl. Okay, got it. And he
Okay,
will.
Martini, you are making me look very uncool.
Espresso martini for the elf. And he will pass Viola an a very strong espresso martini.
More martini, less espresso.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, and she'll
Can
pick
I
it
have
up and
just
down it all in one go.
Can I have a straight drink of vermouth, please?
I question your tastes, Merc, but sure. And he'll pour you some vermouth.
He drinks it all.
Talia's gonna order whatever whiskey he recommends on the rocks.
He gets you a very nice aged whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, that's the Craigstand whiskey right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wilbur has no idea what he wants. He's like, help.
Will, you want a White Russian?
Okay.
How about a cider, buddy? Impulse will suggest.
Cider's good too.
I don't know.
I was gonna
I'll go
say
cider.
having Wilbur try a frozen margarita would be very fun.
Hey, that'd be nice.
Scar's definitely got one of those. He got a frozen martini. Or frozen whatever you said. Margarita.
Margarita.
Frozen martini would be pretty cool too.
Whatever will be the funniest.
Do
to
not
see
freeze
him
me,
get
Mark.
drunk off of.
Anyways, what brings y'all in town?
Well, I don't know if you saw that airship land, but that's ours now. And we're just stopping through. We're on our way back to the main city.
Stay as long as you like. If you're in need of a job, head to the sheriff's office. I think she's got a job.
Do have some things I need to maybe do, but we'll do it once we finish our business with the funeral.
Oh, my condolences.
Yes, okay. I need another one of these though, and she'll set the glass down.
You get one more, young lady.
While
I'm
you guys are
probably
drinking,
older than
I'll
you.
Martini's very old. I wouldn't say that. He's been here since I was little, so
Oh, so then it must be ages then.
Okay, I'm gonna go set up the house for the guests.
As you say that, that is where we will cut it for today.
Oh,